Got a fun one planned for today, going out to a body of water I've never fished before. So, let's see. Woo. Alrighty. You know that feeling where you drive over an hour away somewhere and you might have forgotten something? Well, that's not me today. Okay, so I'm here at this giant lake that I've never fished ever. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. This is a huge lake, but I mean, look at it. That looks amazing. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm that fishing noob, and previously I did a review on this Lifetime Teton Angler kayak, but I forgot to do a walk around with it fully rigged up. So this is my walk around of my fully rigged up Lifetime Teton Angler kayak, and just a quick overview of the mods before we get out on the water. So all in all, like I said, it already comes with accessory tracks. So I've got a Yak Attack Omega rod holder mounted up on the left side. I've got my anchor trolley system right here. I added these little Velcro ships on the side right there to put on that basket, just a little extra storage space. I've got lanyards running all over the place. I've got a net. Got my milk crate in the back with 3 rod holders. Everything is lanyarded, tethered in, lanyarded. Everything is tethered in. Got with me today 3 rods. My Penn Battle 2, Daiwa BG 3000, and Shimano SLX DC. So, you know what time it is. Let's go ahead and get out there on the water. And here we are. Woo. There's a lot of dead fish. So, oh my gosh. This water's like a bath. I think the water last report was like 94 degrees, so we'll see what we can do today. On this timber, let's submerge. Start over there. It's my first time on a big lake. Normally I'm on little man-made lakes, tiny little like ponds. Alright, got a little jig tied on. Be a lot of adjusting with my paddle today. Sun's up. It is heating up. I think the high for today is 101. Wild. Alright, experiment time. I'm gonna cast it closer to the bank and retrieve it out towards me, which is gonna drop off. I'm keeping an eye on the wind. I think right now it's still doable. But later on, after noon, I think the wind is supposed to be around like 11, 12. I can imagine that in like the springtime or the fall or winter really in Texas, because it doesn't really get cold here. I can imagine that all of this is just bass heaven. Let me find a little water break. So let's discuss little plans for the future. I hope to get into kayak angling. In the tournament sense, obviously, like I'm kayak angling now, but in the tournament sense, I hope to get into kayak fishing tournaments. Lost my words there for a sec. And I know, like, I am a far ways off from it. I know that, like, it's not realistic to be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go and, you know, register into a tournament and make top 5 first time out. I know that. I know there's lots of things I still need to learn. Hence me being a noob. I'm definitely a noob, but my hope is to get into fishing tournaments. And I know that this lake is one of the spots that hosts a tournament, I think at the beginning of the year, and then maybe the end of the year, but I don't remember now. So with that though, I am looking to get a new kayak, and it's going to be a pedal kayak, one that I can stand up and fish on, and then also is going to be ready for a fish finder. So I've been doing like a ton of research. I've been doing a ton of research on fish finders and best bang for buck, how to mount them, how to run electronics, run wires, what kind of batteries. So I have this long list of things that I need to purchase, things that I want to purchase. The most expensive thing is going to be the pedal kayak itself and the fish finder. Those are going to be the top 2 most expensive things. But my hope is to go through and have that before the end of the year, and then get familiar with that, be able to get out on a body of water like this, never fished before, and have some understanding of what's going on beneath the surface of the water, more than like there's fish down there somewhere. So I can more accurately fish. I know that the myth, like fish finder, when I mentioned that to my wife, she was like, isn't that cheating? I was like, well, and before I looked at videos on like what sonar is, and you know, like down scan and side view, side scan, what all those are. I was like, I thought it was like the fish finder would tell you where the fish are, and then you go through, you look at the fish, and you fish for the fish, and you get the fish. But it's not really how it works. It's funny because I explained to her, I was like, well, what it does is it tells you the water temperature, it tells you the water depth, and it tells you structure, but it doesn't tell you like there's a fish right there and I'm going to catch the fish. That's what LiveScope is for. So I think that is an essential part of stepping up my fishing game after that new kayak, is getting a fish finder, some kind of electronics, so that way I can be more efficient with where I'm targeting, and kind of just expand my knowledge of, all right, so this is the kind of bottom that this body of water has, this is structure, this is yada yada yada, just so I can better target fish. It's the goal. The goal, right, whenever going fishing, is to be able to catch fish. All right, we're making the stretch. That's a long stretch. Should be able to make it though. It's not too choppy out. All right, here we go. Anyways, so yeah, that's the goal, right? Is to go out. Obviously, like I'm grateful, I'm blessed to be able to fish right now when it's this calm out here. Like there's no traffic, there's no, I'm not, you know, battling other people for a fishing spot. Like I can pick pretty much anywhere here and just fish it. Also, we're gonna look at this dead fish right here floating, because I'm pretty sure it's a dead fish. So I'm grateful, definitely blessed. But a fishing trip is always a little bit better, maybe a lot better, after catching fish. It's great to explore nature. Oh man, that fish is bloated. You've been dead for a minute. Ugh. It's great to catch fish. It's great to be out on the water, to be able to just experience this calm. Oh, here's what I'm gonna do. Actually, this is probably a really dumb idea, because there's like 40 feet right here. Anyways, I'm gonna troll, because why not? Got nothing else I'm doing with this line, so we're just gonna troll with it. Anyways, it's kind of weird to think, like mentally as well. I started way over yonder, and then I went all the way that way and all that shore, and now I'm rowing across basically the entire lake. Phew, this is definitely a good shoulder workout, I will say that. I don't know why I'm making the move over here. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just here, hopefully you're gonna catch fish, trying to catch fish. And hopefully you all are still here too, joining me on this little this fishing adventure. So while I'm still rowing, I'm like halfway there, while I'm still rowing, let's go over a list of things that I'm planning on getting. So the kayak that I'm getting, I'm going to keep it a secret until I get it, so I can do a big reveal, and then wow, unboxing, first impressions, making voyage, all that good stuff. But other than that, planning on getting a fish finder, and I was initially looking at a Garmin Striker 4, and I was talking to a bunch of people, and they're like, well, you're gonna upgrade later, you might as well just save up and upgrade the first time, so that way you're good with something and it'll last you for like forever until it fails or breaks or whatever, rather than like save up a little bit of money, buy something, and then save up more money and then buy something else, and then save up more money and then buy something else. So hoping to get it's going to be a more expensive fish finder than the Garmin Striker 4. I'm still kind of just looking, but I think I'm settled on Garmin, and I'm pretty sure, because I want to enter into kayak fishing tournaments, I need something that's going to come preloaded with lake maps. I think it's one of those things where it's like it's super important to be able to go through, get out on a body of water, and know like I'm currently sitting in 45 feet depth, and the water temperature is 94 degrees, and directly underneath me is a flat bottom with nothing. And that's super important. Now, obviously, like, if I lived really close to here, I can come out here and fish all the time, and I just know this lake like the back of my hand. But I don't live close to here, so I'm not going to be able to come out here and fish all the time, so I won't know it like the back of my hand. But that's the reason for a fish finder. Planning on getting a new PFD, one that has a high-rise back. Should be more comfortable while sitting down in the kayak. I'm planning on getting, yes I know, and it is not going to come as a surprise to you that fish, but I'm planning on getting another rod reel. So I've got 2 spinning, 1 bait caster, and then my wife has a spinning rod. I'm planning on getting another bait caster, so I'll like have with me 2 spinning rods and 2 bait casters. And I'm planning, because like the reason for multiple rods is multiple setups, right? Rather than having to retie something. So my Shimano is going to be my designated topwater. Like, it's already rigged with 30-pound braid. It's going to be my poppers, my frogs, my spooks, my choppos, topwater, designated topwater. My next bait caster is going to be, whoa, what was that? Sorry. I saw something like surface over there, and I know there's cats here, but I don't think there's a lot of cats. Anyways, my next bait caster, I'm planning on making that primarily a jigging rod. I think that's going to be a good one to have, because I don't really jig fish a lot, but when I have, I've got decent fish on jigs. It's just one of those, like, I don't want to get snagged up and then lose it. So I gotta get over that. And oh, those are some trees. That's cool. Yeah, we'll fish over there. And then I'm gonna have one of my spinning rods designated for like a weightless soft plastic, so I can fish wacky worms or weightless flukes. And then the other one's gonna be a Texas rig. That's my plan. Could change, but that's my plan right now. Also, based off of videos, because I'm a nerd, I looked up videos of this place. There were people that were fishing, I think, these submerged trees right here. And then, of course, people were fishing like the dam, but I really don't feel like rowing out all the way over there. Whoa, what was that? You see that? What was that? Was that a catfish? Whoa, what is that? Did you see that? You guys are gonna think I'm crazy. I'm pretty sure that was a catfish. It was brown and kind of just flopping in the water like this. Pretty sure that was a catfish though. So yeah. Anyways, I know a fish, like, you can do research, you can go to Google Earth, you can look at kind of like where deeper water is, you can look at contour maps or topography graphs, maps of bodies of water before you go out and fish them. I know that. I know it's possible to go through and still be good at fishing without electronics. I'm just saying that I think electronics makes it a little easier. At least for me. It'll make it easier for me. I'm a noob. Let's try. I'm just needle in the haystack right now. Also, because I forgot to mention earlier, another thing that I'm looking to get into or looking to buy is a catch board. I know I need a catch board to officially go through and partake in tournaments. They're all like, "Hey Frank, hey Bill, hey Mark." Alright guys, I'm back where I launched. This was a skunk type of day, which is all good. Normally what happens, not normally, but kind of, I don't know. I came here with expectancy, hoping to catch something despite the conditions. It just didn't play out that way. So, skunk type of day, exploring a new body of water. I think this would be a really fun spot to explore on the new kayak, once I get my new kayak. But, that'll be it. Didn't throw any top water. Got out here too late. It's probably too hot for that right now anyhow. But thank you guys for stopping by and joining me on this little fishing adventure. I'm sorry that it was a skunk, but if you made it this far, then thank you, I appreciate that. And if you made it this far and you're not currently a subscriber, please consider subscribing for some more fishing adventures. I'd appreciate the support. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Show some support that way as well. That'd be cool. But I hope that you guys are able to go fishing, and if you are fishing, hope that you're able to catch a big one. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Whew. God is good. Y'all be blessed. Later. Alright. Finished running a couple errands, had to swing out. Maybe for a chance of redemption. Chance at redemption. This place is super algae and ooh. Hello. This is a first cast. That is redemption at its finest. Skunk today, but woo, yay! Yeah, definitely skunked pretty hard earlier. And this guy came out to say hi. Yay! All right, bud. Thanks for that. See ya! That makes up for earlier.